Hi, this is Rev Carolyn Harville of the Louisville Center for Spiritual Living. Thank you for joining me in the next few minutes to share a few thoughts and ideas. We are going to share, before I forget, that we have a workshop next Sunday after the service. During the service, I'm going to talk about some of the ideas of thriving versus surviving. And then at noon, we're going to have a 1-hour workshop until 1 o'clock, and we're going to talk about the things that I've talked about during the service, how they affect us individually. How can we take the principles and use them in our own lives? And where is the area in our life where we most want to have difference? So that's coming up on the 20th, so that's next Sunday. And then following on the 27th of October, Vicki Jeter, a practitioner here at the LCSL, will be bringing the talk, and she's going to be talking about the 100-acre forest, I believe, from Winnie the Pooh, and some whimsy there. And I think you'll really enjoy it if you get an opportunity to join. And then I'll just say it, the first Sunday in November, we have our Tilly and Social Sunday. Tilly is take it or leave it, and people bring things that they are ready to let move on to the next owner, and we exchange those things that we are ready to take in, we take in. And so it's just a whole lot of fun. And then, of course, we eat together, and that's always good. So now, last Sunday, I introduced the national theme for October, which is Cherish the Family. And so I've been talking about that. And on Sunday, I was trying to think how to really convey the idea of cherish or cherishing or being cherished. And we use the word, and most of us have our own definitions of it. I'd like to say that it's all about honoring, respecting, loving something in our lives, whether it's the person that we share our life with, or another family member, or a friend, or whoever it is. If we cherish them, we take care of them. We do whatever it is that they need us to do to help support them. And we do our best to see that they have everything they need. And we truly honor and respect what that is, the person or the thing. And as I was thinking about that, today I thought of a story. In 2009, our home here in Jeffersonville burned. And that night I was home alone, and Bob was coming home from New Jersey. And that's another story about how he saw the house on fire before he got my phone call. But we ended up standing across the street watching the house burn. And someone got the word out to everyone that they could think of that might be of interest, in being there. And they came. And so several members from the Louisville Center for Spiritual Living came and stood with me and watched. And they cherished me. They took care of me. They made me feel safe and loved and cared for. And so I had Bob, and in a couple of days I had Tracy. But in that immediate time, they created a family. They created a group of people that were caring for each other. And the Louisville Center for Spiritual Living is that way even today. We are there to help support, to love each other, and to be there for each other. And so that being there, those people being committed to me and to what was happening. And sometime I'll tell you about the Christmas party that they gave. It happened on December the 7th. It burned, Pearl Harbor Day. And they came before Christmas and decorated a tree in our rental home. And all these things that this group of people, and it expanded and it contracted. And many of them that were part of the early LCSL have now moved on. They've moved out of the city. They've moved to wherever they needed to be. But in that time, they were family. And even though they are scattered all over, I still think of them as family. I know that any of them would still support me if I asked them for something specific. I know that they think of me in kindness and in love, and how much I treasure that. On Sunday, it was Clergy Day. I had never heard of Clergy Day before, but it seems that Hallmark is trying to get another series of cards out there. So there's Clergy Day, appreciation of the clergy. And I got really nice cards from so many people saying, thank you, we appreciate you, this is what we appreciate you, uh, and so forth. And that made me feel cherished. It made me feel encouraged. And, well, I'm not quite sure what the word is. Encouraged, supported, loved, and so many other things. And so I treasure that new memory with the old memory that I had. You know, we cherish people, but we also cherish our memories, for they are what makes up our lives. And we have been told, and we continue to be told, go out and make new memories. Don't let someone's birthday slide by. Really let them know how much you care. Go on trips, or go shopping with a friend, or have dinner with someone. Make memories, because they are the very fabric of our lives. And we want more and more good ones. If you have a lot of bad memories in your past, then you can take them out and look at them in a whole new way and turn them into a positive. I had to do that with my divorce. I've seen other people would do it with other things. It's just a matter of, you have the power to shift your perspective. You have the power to look at something that's happened and form how you will interpret it, how you will react to it. So think about what you cherish. I cherish my home. I cherish many things inside my home. I cherish things that I have from my mother that we shared. I have things, picture of my father that it's just the best. And all of those things. And have you taken time to express your appreciation and to cherish all of this? We are enjoying fall weather right now. Our highs are in the 60s, 70s. And we just came off of, less than 10 days ago, it was 90 during the day, in high 80s anyway. And so, do we cherish? Do we make note? Do we honor? Do we respect this thing called a cool breeze that means so much, that we enjoy so much? I hope that I do. And I try to. And I would encourage you to do the same. You will be amazed at the things that pop up. And if you take a few moments just to think about how special they are to you and how you want them to thrive, then you can let them do that very thing. Speaking of striving, or surviving, or thriving, that is what our workshop is all about on Sunday. Thriving versus surviving. Creating the lives that we really choose for ourselves. And that includes what we cherish and how we remember. So I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, that you feel cherished and that you are able to express that emotion, that care to something or someone else. So thank you. Thank you for being here. See you next week.